Hey guys, I'm Steph, and welcome to my beauty stash. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching another one of my videos. You know the drill. Before we begin, make sure you click on that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you never miss one of my video uploads. Today we are doing a concealer review. I picked up the brand new Tarte Hydro Concealer, and I picked this up from QVC, and I got the shade 14N, which is Fair Light Neutral. This concealer also came with a little blending sponge, and it retails for $24 on the QVC website. And right now it's available on 3 easy payments of $8, as QVC usually does. They always have amazing easy pay options that just help make your purchase a little bit more affordable. So I have been really enjoying wearing more hydrating concealers, especially when it comes to my under eye area. So when I saw that Tarte announced they were releasing a new product, I knew this was something that I definitely wanted to try for myself. I am a fan of Tarte Cosmetics. I have several eyeshadow palettes. I have a couple different foundations, concealers as well. And I also enjoy using Tarte makeup tools. I love Tarte brushes, and they also make a pretty good makeup sponge. So this, to me, trying this new concealer, this was going to be a no-brainer for me. So guys, let me go ahead and give you some specifics on this new Tarte Hydro Concealer. The Hydro Concealer by Tarte is a medium coverage concealer that helps give the appearance of a natural looking and fresh finish that effortlessly covers the look of imperfections, brightens the appearance of under eyes, and hydrates for up to 12 hours. HydroFlex technology allows the formula to move with your skin so you can feel free to be yourself without worrying about touching up. It's formulated without oil, sweat-proof, and waterproof, so jump in that pool, take a spin class, or watch your favorite rom-com. It provides 12-hour hydration and 12-hour wear. It's also formulated with marine plants, caffeine, and niacinamide. The Precision Plush wand applies the perfect amount of product. Again, for reference, guys, I am 38 years old. I have normal to oily skin, and one of my major concerns are, of course, my large pores and the fine lines that are right here under my eyes. So we're going to try this new concealer out from Tarte over the next couple days, and I'm going to be showing you guys some different ways that I am using it, and we're going to see how well it plays with other products in my makeup routine. So if you want to see the new Tarte Hydro Concealer in action, stay tuned. I am going to be using the sponge that came with the concealer, and this was just a little pack up that they did at QVC. I don't know if when you order directly from the Tarte website, if the two will come together. It could be a separate purchase, but they had this option for the same price to include the sponge, so that's why I went for it. I'm going to do this concealer review just a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm actually not going to wear foundation with it. I'm just going to put it on my skin, and we're going to actually make it work like a foundation, and we're going to see what this concealer is all about. That way we are really just testing out the concealer and not testing out other products with it, if you know what I'm trying to say. So on the left side of my face, I am not going to add any powder. I'm not going to add anything like bronzer or blush or anything like that. We're just going to leave the concealer as is so we can see how it is going to wear for the full 10 hours today. On the right side of my face, I'm going to apply all of the concealer. I'm going to powder it down with the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. This is one of my holy grail powders, but I'm also not going to add any bronzer or blush. I don't want to be lopsided today, but that way we can see how long the coverage is going to last. So let me start applying. You get a small doe foot applicator. I'm going to bring it down some. I normally wouldn't drag my concealer this far down, but because it's going to act kind of like a foundation today, which I am not putting primer. Also, I forgot to mention, no primer on this side of the face. I will prime the right side of my face. And again, and now I'm just going to pat that in. That way we can see what kind of coverage provides. All right, so what do you guys think? This side is the one that has the concealer, no concealer. I think it's a really light coverage concealer. I don't really feel like it's covering too much. I think it did reduce the redness just a little bit, and you can kind of see that, me looking straight on in the camera. But it's not giving me like really full on coverage, but it's a really like a skin-like finish, which I do like that. It looks like it's like a spot on match to my skin tone too, which I wanted. I didn't want something a little bit lighter. I kind of wanted to get something more along the lines of my current skin tone. So on this side of my face, I'm going to prime it just a little bit with Tarte the Liquid Silk Canvas. Add just a little bit more. I just don't feel like it's giving me that great of coverage on the side. I'm gonna try blending this out with my finger instead. All right, so now I have both sides done, and I can see the coverage that's there on my skin. I don't look as red as I did when I first started this video, and I kind of covered this little blemish I have here in between my eyebrows. So what do you guys think? Let me go ahead and apply some setting powder just to the side of the face. You can see like right here, it's slightly starting to settle into my fine lines. Whereas on this side, I think the powder did a good job with it not settling. I really like the finish of this concealer. I think it provides a nice little glow to the skin. Just wish it had a little bit more coverage. But a lot of you out there, you're going to be wearing your concealer with foundation. Both of them together, you should be able to get the desired amount of coverage. The time right now is 9:22 in the morning. So we'll say 9:30 is going to be our start time for this concealer. I'll be wearing it for a good 10 hours today. I'll be back throughout the day to give you all my periodic check-ins with this new Tarte Hydro Concealer. And we'll see how this new concealer is going to work on my normal to oily skin. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so it's been 10 hours that I've been wearing this new Tarte Hydro Concealer, and this is what we're looking like. This is the side without powder, no setting or anything, and this is the side with powder. I also used that Tarte, the Liquid Silk Canvas on this side as well, nothing on this side. What do you guys think? You can definitely see the difference in the amount of oil that has come through on my face. So this side obviously looks a little bit oilier, a little more dewy versus this side. But look at my under eye area. It actually looks pretty good. It looks pretty good on both sides. I will say that on this side, without the setting powder, I did have to kind of like lightly dab under my eye area with my ring finger just to kind of pat out the settling in the fine lines, but it really wasn't that bad. I've had concealers do a way worse job of like settling into my fine lines. This one actually did pretty good. The only thing I'm wishing was a little bit better with this concealer is the coverage, because I think it's more on the light side, but we'll see tomorrow, because I'm gonna give this another chance tomorrow, and I'm gonna be wearing it with my full makeup routine, all the makeup that I typically wear on a normal day. So I can't wait to try this out tomorrow, and I will definitely give you my final thoughts then. Alright guys, we're back for day 2 of me wear testing this new Tarte Hydro Concealer. Once again, I am in the shade 14N Fair Light Neutral. I've already applied my foundation, and I'm going in with the new Armani Beauty. This is a Neo Nude True to Skin Natural Glow Foundation, and I'm in the shade 3.5 on this one. This is a very lightweight, light coverage foundation. As you can tell on my skin, you could still see some of my imperfections coming through. So let's start applying this concealer. gonna add a little bit like right here on my cheeks where I want to build up some of the coverage. I still don't think it gave me the coverage I wanted right here on this little blemish I have. And what do you guys think about the under eye coverage? I know I put a little bit extra under my eyes yesterday. I don't really feel like, I mean, I like the way it looks under the eye. I like the way it performs under the eye, but I don't necessarily like the coverage it's giving under my eye area. I think, I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little too picky, but what do you guys think? Do y'all think it's providing a decent amount of coverage under there? So now I'm gonna go in with a setting powder, and I'm gonna use a different one from yesterday, and I'll be going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. I definitely think the powder sits well on top of the concealer. It didn't get like cakey under my eye area or anything, but I don't have the coverage that I'm looking for, especially like right in here. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll jump on a little bit later after I've worn this for a few hours, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on the Tarte C Hydro Concealer, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so I've had this concealer on for about 5 hours now, and so far we're doing all right. I don't have any complaints. And guys, I just realized, because I'm editing this video as we speak, I've been pronouncing it wrong. It's Hydrocealer, not Hydro Concealer. So my apologies on my mispronunciation, but it is Tarte Hydrocealer. So yeah, but I am actually fixing to go outside and take a dip in my jacuzzi, and we're gonna put this to the test. We're gonna see if it's sweat proof because it's 96 degrees outside. Don't worry, my jacuzzi is actually cool. I have the temperature set to 89 just because it's so hot right now. And we'll see if it's sweat proof, we'll see if it's waterproof, and I'll do a check-in when I'm out there so you guys can see how it is wearing. So I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Alright guys, I am ready to give you my final thoughts on this new Tarte C Hydrocealer. I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire video. I can't believe it, but oh well. I just came in from being outside for the last couple hours. I was in my jacuzzi, did have some water splash into my face. I did work up a little sweat because I did a little bit of yard work here and there. But I want to say, the concealer is not necessarily that, you know, waterproof or sweat proof. I think I noticed a little bit more creasing now that I came indoors versus than when I had first gone outside. So I don't think it's like 100% like sweat proof or waterproof, but I wasn't expecting it to be that way anyway. I do want to say though that I really like the way that the concealer has laid on my skin these last couple days. I think it's really skin-like. I think it looks really pretty on the skin. To me, I know this says it's a medium coverage, but to me it was more of a maybe light to medium coverage. It didn't necessarily give me the coverage I was looking for or that I was expecting. Nevertheless, again, I think it looked really pretty under my eyes. I just wish, like, man, I just really wish it had that little bit of extra coverage. I'm curious to see, and I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I'm curious to see how a lighter version of this concealer would work for my under eye area and just, you know, highlighting the high points of my face. Again, I am wearing the shade 14N Fair Light, and that is a pretty good match for my skin tone. It's like a spot on match for my skin tone. So would be curious to see how a lighter one would look. I don't know if it would maybe give me a little bit more coverage under my eye area, but as far as it like covering blemishes and stuff, I don't think it really did that great of a job. So I'm gonna leave this one up to you. I'm like in the middle, you know, I don't want to give it a complete no, but I don't want to give it a complete yes just because of the coverage. I do like that it has niacinamide in it, and it is a hydrating concealer, and I think, you know, as we get older, having a nice hydrating concealer under the eye area, I think that really helps to improve the entire eye look and the overall appearance of that delicate eye area. So this is $24, guys. It's available right now for $24 with the little makeup sponge on the QVC website. It will be available really soon on the Tarte website, and that's where the full 30 shade range is going to be available. Right now on the QVC website, I want to say they only have about 15 shades available, so they have about half, maybe 12 or 15. But when this goes live on the Tarte website, they'll have the full shade range. So pretty good shade range for it. You know, if you don't need a lot of concealer, this is definitely going to be something that you're going to want to check out. But if you are looking for something more full coverage, hydrating full coverage, I would definitely check out the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and that's only $6. So I've had really good luck with that one. But this is it, guys. I've worn this for 2 days. I'm still going to keep wearing it. I'm still going to keep experimenting with it. I hope you found this review really helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, guys. That helps me out so much. Definitely leave me a comment down below if you are interested in trying this concealer. I would love to know your thoughts, or maybe you've already picked it up. Maybe you were like me and ordered it early from QVC. Definitely leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. You guys have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. And I will see you all very soon. Bye, guys.